There is an island just off the coast of Brazil so dangerous that its own government made it illegal to set foot there. No tourists, no campers, no curious explorers. The land looks like paradise, but something hides beneath every leaf, every rock, every shadow. So what exactly lives there? About 90 miles off the coast of Sao Paulo, the Atlantic stretches flat and endless, and then, almost without warning, a jagged shape rises from the water. Locals call it Ilha da Queimada Grande. The world knows it by a far darker name, Snake Island. From a distance, it looks inviting, roughly the size of a few city blocks, draped in dense green forest, ringed by pale rock and crashing surf. Mist clings to its slopes in the early morning, and the trees seem to whisper as the wind moves through them. But there are no beaches lined with sunbathers, no fishing boats anchored in the shallows. The island sits alone, cut off from the mainland for thousands of years, a fragment of land that time and tide simply abandoned. That isolation is the entire reason it became what it is today. Whatever evolved here, evolved without escape, without competition, without mercy. And it has been waiting. To understand the island, you have to go back to the end of the last ice age. Scientists believe that rising sea levels, roughly 10 to 11,000 years ago, flooded the low land that once connected this hilltop to the South American coast. In a single geological heartbeat, a population of snakes found themselves stranded, marooned on a shrinking patch of forest with no way back. Trapped, they adapted. Over countless generations, they evolved into something found nowhere else on Earth, the golden lancehead viper. For centuries, the island remained little more than a rumor among fishermen who traded uneasy stories about a place no sane person visited. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Brazil built a lighthouse there to guide ships through the dangerous waters, and that single structure briefly tied the island to the human world. But the snakes never left. As word spread, the island gained a grim reputation. Smugglers and poachers reportedly tried to capture the rare vipers, whose venom is prized in some illegal markets for extraordinary sums. Each story that drifted back to the mainland made the place sound less like an island and more like a curse, a sliver of land where humans were simply not meant to belong. So, why did Brazil ban everyone? The answer coils through the underbrush. The golden lancehead is one of the most venomous vipers in the world, and the island is believed to hold one of the densest populations of venomous snakes anywhere on the planet. You cannot walk more than a few steps without the possibility of one nearby. Hanging from branches, hidden beneath leaves, waiting at ankle height. Their venom is fast and brutal. The lancehead family is known for hemotoxic venom that attacks tissue and blood, capable of causing severe internal damage. There is no hospital on the island, no rescue, no second chance. A misstep here is not an inconvenience. It is, potentially, the end. Now, separating fact from legend matters. You may hear claims that there are 5 snakes for every square meter, or that the island holds millions of them. Those numbers are widely repeated but largely unverified, often exaggerated as the story passed from mouth to mouth. What researchers can confirm is sobering enough. The snake density here is extraordinarily high. The species is critically endangered, and the danger is absolutely real. The Brazilian Navy restricts access not only to protect people, but to protect the snakes themselves from poachers who could wipe out the species entirely. And then there is the lighthouse, and the legend that clings to it like sea fog. For years, keepers and their families were said to have lived on the island, tending the light. According to a story told and retold along the coast, one keeper and his family were attacked by snakes that slipped through the windows at night, and none of them survived. It is a chilling tale, and it has become the island's defining myth. But it should be treated as exactly that, a legend, with no solid documentation to confirm it. What is documented is that the lighthouse was eventually automated, removing the need for any human to live there permanently. Today, the only people who set foot on the island are a small number of authorized scientists and, occasionally, a Navy team that arrives to maintain the light. Researchers who study the Golden Lancehead describe careful, heavily protected expeditions, every step calculated, every branch watched. Today, Ilha da Queimada Grande remains one of the most strictly forbidden places on Earth. Brazilian authorities prohibit public visits entirely, and the rare scientific expeditions require special government permission, often with a doctor present in case of a bite. The island has become a living laboratory, a sealed ecosystem where one of the world's rarest vipers clings to survival on a patch of land smaller than many farms. From the deck of a passing ship, it still looks like an untouched green jewel floating on the Atlantic. Beautiful, silent, utterly still. But that stillness is a warning. This is a place that nature sealed off long before any government did, an island that quietly reminds us there are still corners of this world where humans are the intruders, and where the rules belong entirely to something else. So here is my question for you. If you were given rare, fully protected permission to step onto Snake Island, just once, would you actually do it? Tell me honestly in the comments. If this story gave you chills, hit that like button and subscribe for more forbidden places. Because somewhere out there, another island is still waiting.